I am absolutely appalled by what I've just heard and what I've just witnessed.
Give me the dust of my father. Stand on the face of the ancient.
Okay. So, you know that we've been locked down. You know the global pandemic thing. You might have heard about the global pandemic that's just happened in this country. That's still going on in this country. Now, when you're all locked down in your houses, you're safe, you're secure, and all that kind of thing. But when you live in a van, things are a little bit different. Now, what you do in that situation, or what was done in that situation, bear in mind also that this is a situation that none of us have ever experienced ever before in our lives. What you do when you live in a van is, you park somewhere and stay in your home, right? You lock yourself down in your home. Now, what happened in the Peak District is that a bunch of people happened to be in the same place together. Most of them didn't know each other. And we locked down together for security. Now, what happened in some other parts of the country and over in Scotland was that people were being threatened to have their vans burned down and all kinds of nasty things, having bricks thrown, having bags of rubbish thrown at their vans. Lots of things happened during this lockdown that nobody expected, nobody was prepared for, and was completely new to everybody. What happened in the Peak District was we locked down together. We stayed together, we isolated together. For 2 months we didn't move, we stayed in one place until we were moved by the council. Then we moved to another place, then we were moved by the police, then we moved to another place which was a safe place provided to us by a private company that let us stay there for free and kept us safe. And we've continued to be friendly with those people. And I will support them in the same way they supported me. Now, living in a van's hard enough as it is at times, especially when you've got people that stigmatise you and assume that because you live in a van, you are a criminal, or you are up to no good, or you are jobless, or avoiding paying taxes and all these things. Now, I don't mind dealing with that kind of stigma because the good parts of living in a van far outweigh the bad parts of living in a van. And if somebody wants to stigmatise you or something, that's their problem. It's not my problem. I don't need to speak to people. So if they don't like me because of where I live, doesn't bother me at all. Now, today, something very unusual happened. Bear in mind that lockdown was eased like 3 weeks ago or so. And nobody during lockdown who live in vans have been staying in this area of the Peak District for almost 2 months. Now today, I came back to this area just for one night, knowing that it was going to be quieter. It's midweek, there's no tourists up here. Came here. Oh, hello. Do you want to just walk into my wing mirror? Anyway, I came here for some peace and quiet, knowing that there would be no tourists here. And it would be quiet. It was quiet for the most part, although I did meet some friends that I've not seen in a while. I was sat in my van editing a video, and I heard a woman walk past, talking to somebody about basically saying things that weren't true about people that were in their vans here over lockdown. Now, first of all, she said about the rubbish, leaving rubbish behind. I'll clear that one up with you straight away. I made sure that every time that we moved from a place, we filmed the area that we'd moved from to show that there were no rubbish left behind. We did that because we knew that people would blame us for any rubbish left by tourists. So, that's that one squashed. She said that we blocked the road off. Now, we didn't block the road off, the police blocked the road off. Although we did put, under recommendation by the police, we did put a log across the road to stop boy racers and tourists coming down when everybody was meant to be locked down. You shouldn't have been coming down here because you were not meant to be travelling. So the road was blocked off for that reason, okay? Now, the next thing that she said really fucking triggered me, and I am so sorry that I have been triggered by this, but I got out of my van at that point and followed her up the road. She didn't know I was following her up the road, listening to what she continued to say to her partner or whoever it was. And then I confronted her on video, and I'm going to show you that video very soon after this. Anyway, what I heard her say was absolutely appalling, right? She said that during lockdown, people that were staying in their vans up in this area were stealing cars, stripping them down and selling the parts and getting rid of any evidence of the stolen cars. Can you believe that somebody would make that up, right? Is there any wonder that people that live in vans have so much hate towards them when people like this woman, who is about to come up on your screen now, is spreading absolute bullshit like this, right? So now she's probably told more than 10 people about this thing that she just fabricated in her head about people stealing. Me stealing cars and stripping them down and selling them for parts. I could not believe that I heard that come out of her mouth. Anyway, like I said, I jumped out my van, walked up the road at a safe distance behind her, and then once I confirmed in my head that she had said that again, she said it a few times as she was walking up the hill, I was in shock. So I got my camera out and I recorded calling her out on it, basically confronting her and saying, calling out her lies. Now, I only had my phone, and the microphone on my phone is bunged up with all kinds of crap, and the quality of it isn't very good. I hope that you understand that I'm the least confrontational person ever, and would never ever usually say anything. But she is literally accusing me and my friends who I've been locked down with of being criminals. I cannot believe that just happened. Anyway, here's the video of Karen here accusing us of being criminals. Are you talking about me?
No.
Sounds like it.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about a place in Mansfield.
Oh, right. Sounded like you were talking about what was going on here.
No. A few weeks ago here, not now.
Right.
When we come down and they barricaded up road up.
Yeah. So you were talking about me then?
No. Man, I don't even know you.
Right, okay. So the reason why the road was blocked off is because the police blocked it off with cones at the top.
There were cones at the top.
Yeah,
There were before that.
Yeah, there were cones at the top. Who was stripping vehicles down and all that?
When we come down. Look.
But really?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that? You're talking shit, you're lying. Why would anybody be stripping vehicles down? You understand? Yeah, exactly. It's disgusting, just spreading lies about people. This is what we have to put up with. Absolute bullshit. Stripping vehicles down. Absolutely disgusting. Again, I apologise for the crap quality of that. It was just filmed on a whim. It wasn't planned. It was just totally out of the blue. But she tried to deny saying it, even though I had heard her say it, and then said it again on film that we were stealing cars and stripping them down. I cannot believe it. This is why people like Ash and Connor were targeted by people and were being threatened. This is why we had 3 female solo van lifers staying with us on lockdown because they felt unsafe, because of people like this Karen here making stuff up, making lies up just for our own amusement and telling people that we are criminals. I cannot believe it. I've heard some shit in my time, but this woman, somebody find her reg number. I want to know who this woman is, because what she has done she cannot get away with that. There has got to be some sort of offence there where she is telling people that people are... That puts me in danger. That puts my friends in danger, what she's saying. Accusing of us being criminals. Literally fabricating it, yeah? I saw them stripping cars down and selling the parts. No, you didn't see any of that because it didn't happen. What you don't know is, and what you don't care about is, the police were down here every single day doing welfare checks on us, looking out for us. The police knew what we were doing. The police knew that there were no crimes being committed. You're a liar. You don't deserve anything on this earth anymore. You weren't even shy about saying it. You were walking up the road, waving your arms around, telling this guy that you're with all this stuff. You should be ashamed of yourselves. I hope that your employers see this, and I hope that you get sacked. I hope karma comes back and gets you. This is disgusting. I cannot believe this. Because this, she needs some sort of punishment for this. I cannot believe it. As if this lockdown hasn't been hard enough as it is. People like that just spreading absolute lies just to make people look bad. It's disgusting. Anyway, I am sorry for this negative video. I am so sorry. I am so sorry that I felt the need to have to confront somebody in that way. But I cannot sit back and let people say that about me and my friends. It is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I'll see you soon. I love you all. Look after each other and tell the truth. Bye, Felicia.